Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart. In this stock review video, we're going to check in on the U.S. casino stocks that do business in Macau, China. So stay tuned. All right, let's start off here with Las Vegas Sands. We're looking at the weekly chart, and this trend line I've got drawn here shows the 18-month rally that we've been in since the low in January of 2016. And nothing like starting a video and getting a frog in your throat to kick it off. Wonderful. All right, so hopefully a little more coffee and we'll be good to go. What we could see recently is we've had several weeks closing below the 10-week exponential moving average. That's the blue line in here. Now, that happened once before. It happened towards the end of 2016, and we had a little sell-off. Now, the critical thing is, though, that we're getting it again right at this trend line. There's one other thing before I go to the daily chart I want to show you. Bigger picture on this stock is this potential very large top that's going on here. Let me zoom back out. You could see we've had two lows that are almost identical, and we created what looks like a potential very large head and shoulders top. The interesting thing about this big head in here is that the number of weeks that it took to form the left side and the number of weeks to the right side were almost identical. I think it was like 20 weeks or 20 months, and this one took 22 months. But the thing that I don't like is that I'm not seeing the symmetry that I typically like to see. The right side symmetrical to the left side, just not seeing it. But many times, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exact. So, this is not an exact science, and the market will do slightly different things, that's for sure. But we've got this breakdown is potentially starting, and we're right at that trend line. Let's take a look at the daily chart, and you can see we're getting a little chop in here. We've also broken this trend line from the February low of this year, okay, that we had. We broke that. Well, we did it intraday on July 28th, and then we broke it a little more substantially here on August 2nd. Pulled back to it once, pulled back to it twice, and now we've sold back down. The other thing, these are my longer term moving averages, 55 exponential, 89 exponential, and we're seeing the 10-day exponential breaking down below that 55. And many times, it's not guaranteed, but many times when that starts to happen, it's a little bit of a prelude that the longer term are getting ready to change also. So like back here, the 10 broke above the 55, and then the 55 broke above the 89, indicating that the longer term trend was indeed to the upside, and we got a pretty substantial move. So we're getting a little bit of the reverse here now, and then we're at the key trend line on top of it. So that's the picture on Las Vegas Sands. Still trending up, but looks like it could be about to break down. Okay, let's take a look at MGM Resorts International. Start off with the weekly chart on MGM. Similar type thing. We've had 3 weeks below that 10-week exponential moving average. We're approaching that trend line here, and this is that 18-month trend line again. The rally that many stocks have been in and the market has been in since the low January, February 2016. So we're starting to break down, very similar to Las Vegas Sands. We haven't broken this trend line at this point. Let's see, the longer term picture. Oh, this is really interesting. Look at the damage that was done here in 2008 to 2009. It went below the trading of all the way back here to the late 80s. Okay, and so now we've had this rally up in here, but we have not come even close to taking out the prior highs of 2007. In October 2007. So interesting chart right now. Of course, we focus on the weekly and daily of what's going on here. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. This is very similar to Las Vegas Sands also in that we had this shorter term rally broken down here towards the end of July. And yeah, we kind of bounced around a little bit. And we're getting a similar type thing with the 10-day moving average breaking below the 55 in here. So this is going to be really interesting to watch. Again, the same message is coming through. Potential breakdown happening and watching this longer term 18-month average. Let's take a look at Wynn. Okay, let's pull up Wynn Weekly. Here's the Wynn Weekly chart. And again, similar type thing. But the thing that we're seeing here with Wynn is this last week. And again, today is Thursday morning, August 24th, and this is showing the previous week. Okay, so this is the week ending, what was it? The 18th, August 18th. Okay, you know, I don't show weeks that are in progress kind of thing. It just shows when a week is complete and finished. And so we've had 3 weeks closing below the 10-week moving average, then we pop back above it here. So started to break down, but then didn't get any follow through. Didn't break like the 2-week cycle in here, kind of, you know, within a couple pennies of the low. So right now, this is still trending to the upside. Let's take a look at the bigger, longer term picture. You can see Wynn has done very, very well in terms of getting above that 2007. We got to it again, the 2007 high. We got to it here in 2011. Broke above it, almost like a huge cup and handle. Thought we were really going to go, but then that was it. 2014, it topped out and it just rolled on over. And of course, that was very much related to the slowdown that occurred in Macau. The Chinese kind of a crackdown on and fraud and different things going on. Fraud's maybe not the right word, but there was kind of a crackdown going on, a slowdown. I think that's what hurt Wynn Resorts in here. So now we've got this rally off this low of again, the whole January, February low. And let me zoom in here. Of 2016. That's that 18-month rally that we've got in place. Let's take a look at the daily charts to see. Wynn's been kind of choppy at the top here. We had this this February trend line broken back a little earlier than what it did with the other casino stocks, right? So they didn't break this shorter term trend line until late July, early June. Wynn broke it in June. I said late July, early August. Wynn broke it in June, and then we've kind of chopped. It challenged the high, it challenged the June high here in July, and then pushed back down. And this did not go, it came up within like a penny or two of this high, and then broke to lower lows. Now we got a lower high potentially, but the short-term trend does look like it's to the upside. So I guess the message on Wynn is still trending to the upside. You know, chopping around and watch to see if it breaks. If it can get above 140, we get a close above 140, there's a good chance it's going to run. So that's the picture on the 3 casino stocks. Hope you found that helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and don't hesitate to share the video. And want a market update weekly? Get on my email list. Click the link on the screen and you'll get one in your email box on a weekly basis. Just a brief weekend update. And if you'd like more information, a market update daily, as well as trade ideas and educational videos, join my membership. All right, everyone, have a great day. We'll talk to you on that next video.